Episode we're going to be making the car from Driving Miss Daisy. Driving Miss Daisy. There we go. Now I can hear myself. Sort of. Hold on guys, I'm on that. Adjust that. There we go. Alright guys. Now I can hear myself think. Alright. Alright everybody, welcome into this chat, or this episode. On this episode we're going to be making the Driving Miss Daisy car. This is the car. To make this car, you're going to be using this car here. It's the Anus Stafford. This is what the car looks like on the inside. I've watched the movie a few times now. It has like a gray interior, kind of, sort of. So I left the interior gray. Yeah. So, and then the outside is a kind of like a dark burgundy-ish red. So this is the color that you'd want to make it in GTA. To get the car, I'm gonna go to your internet from your phone. You're gonna go to Legendary. And you're going to hit 4-door, and then you're going to scroll down to use the Stafford. This is the car you want. Currently it's 1,272,000. I'm not going to actually buy one because I already have one, but it doesn't matter what color you pick because it's going to get changed anyway. So just click any color, it's going to get changed anyway. And then once you pick your color, hit order. Yeah, so it told me that I have insufficient funds, but if you actually have funds, the game knows that, and then it pops up a window that says, where would you like to put your car? Select whatever garage you want to put it in. Hey Robin, I'm going to do the Driving Miss Daisy car. That's what I wanted to do over here. So, as you guys can, that's what we're working on. Here's the actual finished car, guys. One more time. This is the Anus Stafford. Alright, so this is the inside of the car. As I watched the movie, it had gray interior in it, I believe, so I left the interior gray. So we'll go over here to Legendary, and then we're going to go to 4-door, and this is where it's at. It doesn't matter which color you hit because it's going to get changed anyway. So if you guys have the money for it, when you hit order, it's going to ask you what garage you want to stick it in. Alright, so you go ahead and pick whatever garage you want to put it in. Then you wait about 5-10 minutes, and the little message will pop up above the map on the lower left hand side of your screen and say that the car has been delivered to whatever garage you stuck it in. When that happens, you'll go over here to your phone, call your mechanic to have him deliver the car to you, and to get the car to where you're at, just call your mechanic. And mine is currently in my auto shop. There it is right there, the Stafford. That's it right there. That's the one you want. and then you hit X and have them delivered to you. Okay. Once you hit X and have him deliver you the car, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get in the vehicle, and then you're gonna come down to your local Los Santos Customs for customization purposes. There you go. You guys can see. That's the car. Okay. I think that I missed. Maybe missed the turn. Oh, here we go. This is where Los Santos Customs is. So you're gonna bring it down here. You guys can see it says Los Santos Customs. Let me in, folks. You know what I actually wish they would add to the game? Although I take that back, because I think one of the cars in the game, one of the older cars, I think it does have the Rugal horn on it. But I wish they would add it for an option as all the vehicles. It'd be cool to have like the Rugal horn on all the cars. There you go. Let's see. Okay, so when you bring this in here to get started, the first thing you want to do is armor this thing up to 100%. Then you want to go brakes, race brakes. You want to go engine, go up to level 4 engine. No explosives. The horn, you guys can choose what you want. It's up to you guys. Have some. The horn has absolutely no. It doesn't change anything with the build or whatever. It's just like personal preference. Alright. It's not like in the movie or anything they had like an Aruga horn. So just make you guys can. It's just personal preference on the game. Alright. So now you go to horn. Okay, we did a horn. Go to lights. Headlights, leave them stock. No neons. There's no livery on here. No liveries. This vehicle. So just leave it none. So it has no livery. Okay. You only need loss prevention if you steal it. Your plate, you know, it's whatever you guys want to choose. That's good there. Respray. Primary color. You're gonna come and find Cabernet Red or Cabaret Red. There you go. That's the one you want. And then the secondary color is going to be metallic. Cabaret Red. That's for your secondary color. Your trim color. Go to graphite. That gives you the gray inside. And then suspension. That's your guys' choice. I left it stock. Right up there. Transmission. Make sure you super transmission. Or make sure you go up to all the highest transmission you got. Okay. Turbo. Make sure you put your turbo in here. And then for your wheels, you're going wheel type. Muscle, stock rims. You're gonna look for these classic rods. Where's my tires? Hold on a second. Alright, guys. Try this again. Now we're gonna do this different. I'm supposed to have white walls on it, so. Alright, first we'll start over on the wheels. You're gonna go wheel type, lowrider. And then you're gonna go right there. Alright, so I did it wrong. Sorry about that, guys. So, to do your wheels, you're gonna come wheels, then you're gonna go wheel type, lowrider, stock rims. You're looking for those right there. And those will add, the stock rims will add your white walls on here. And there you go. Now we got the white walls. Now back out of here. Wheel color you're not going to have because it's got the white walls. Now your tire design, you already have the white walls. So it won't let you. Tire enhancements, make sure you put your bulletproof tires in here. And then for tire smoke, go black tire smoke. Alright. Now for the windows, it didn't have any tinting, so just leave none. Yep, and then that's the finished build anyway portion of the video for the Driving Miss Daisy car. So pull out side. Actually, one thing that this had, and I don't think that I can find it on here. Okay. One thing that I think it had was, it had like a side step, but apparently it doesn't give me that option anyway, so yeah, I think it just says a stock one. And now that I'm looking, yeah, it does. It has a stock side step, that's why. Alright guys, so here it is, the finished Driving Miss Daisy car. I think this looks pretty close to the actual Driving Miss Daisy car. Let's take a look. This is the car Morgan Freeman would have been driving her around in the movie. Everyone's sitting about here. Hello, Miss Daisy. Where to? Alright. Alright, so that's the Driving Miss Daisy car. What do you... Alright, I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna drive this thing over to my TV and movie car garage. I've got the computer on. I'll be back. Okay. Alright, Robin. I'm gonna drive this over to my TV and movie car garage. And while I'm doing that, it's a great time to remind you guys to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're new to my channel, make sure you go over there and subscribe to it. I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. Also, make sure you go check out my playlists. I got playlists for everybody. All sorts of good stuff over there. I got Fast and Furious making Fast and Furious cars in GTA. I got a playlist of them. I got making cars characters in GTA. That's obviously all the Pixar characters from Cars, like Lightning and Sally, Sarge, Fillmore, and I even got what's the old lady's name? Lucy, I think her name is. Is it? Whatever the old lady is, I can never remember her name. Anyway, yeah, so all the Cars characters are over there. As well, it's a playlist called Making Cars Characters in GTA. There's also a playlist on there called Making Horror Cars from horror TV. There's one on there called Making Cars from Horror TV shows and horror movies, and in that one currently I've got all of my horror horror cars from TVs, from horror shows on TV, and from horror movies. So in that right now, I've got obviously Christine from from the Christine movie. I have the Joyride car from the movie Joyride with Paul Walker. I have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre van, and I believe that I have not really. There's another. Oh, then I have the Stranger Things Camaro in that list. Because Stranger Things is a horror TV show. Alright, guys. I'm just sitting here enjoying the sunset for a moment, folks. So yeah, so the my channel has a bunch of playlists. One thing that I'm going to be doing very soon is I'm going to be adding a playlist on there of not celebrities, musicians. I guess celebrities too eventually, but I'm going to start out by doing musicians first, and I'm going to be doing celebrities and what they drive as their daily drivers, and probably a lot more than musicians, at least to start that list off. So I think what we're going to do to start that list off is the first one we're going to make on there to start that list off is going to be Elvis Presley. And when you think of Elvis Presley, there's really only one car you think of, and that is his pink Cadillac. So that'll be the first car we build on that playlist for Elvis Presley. That'll be the first one we build on the new playlist I'm working on, which is going to be musicians and their cars mostly, but I think I'm going to make it celebrities too, so really just celebrities and their cars. Alright, guys, so that's something that you guys can watch for as I'm building to, as I keep adding to it. Also, I've been working on my Simpsons playlist. I now have 7, I think, cars on there from The Simpsons. So make sure you guys check that out too, because I have 7, or no, I'm sorry, the playlist I have with 7 on it is the playlist I have from my family, or from my vacation movie playlist. So all the vacation movies, like National Lampoon's Vegas Vacation, and then the first one, which is Vacation, National Lampoon's Vacation, and then Vegas Vacation. All those are on my playlist. I have the cars from those. There's 7 cars in that playlist, including the Griswold Trackster. So make sure you go over there and check out that playlist, okay? If you're a fan of that vacation series, you can make all the cars in GTA. And then the other one that I'm working on is my Simpsons playlist. It has a bunch of Simpsons cars. Currently on that one I have Homer's pink car. His Volant. He has a pink, and it's called a Volant or something like that. So in real life, so I made him in the game. I made his car in the game, his pink car, and then I made Marge's station wagon. It's on there. If you guys are a fan of the show, you'll recognize this. When I say it, you'll recognize it. The Canyon Euro, the Jeep, that was basically like a cross between a Chevy Suburban, a Ford Excursion, and a limo. It was like a really long SUV, and the commercials on there were quite comical. And then yeah, so that is, I made the Canyon Euro, so that's on that playlist. And then one of the other things I made for that one so far was a Pooh's Firebird, because a Pooh has a red Firebird. Alright guys. Oh, and then I made Moe's car too. It's Bonneville. Alright. So yeah. So if you're a fan of The Simpsons, check that playlist out. And then I also have a Family Guy playlist that I work on periodically adding to. But also when I am building a car and it's just like from one thing, like if it's a car and I only build like one of that particular car and it's not part of a bunch of cars from that movie or series, then it's in a playlist called Making TV and Movie Cars in GTA. Okay guys? And that playlist is basically, like I said, any car that's not part of a playlist, it's not part of like a series, or you know, there's multiple of those cars. So like if, for example, you know, Fast and Furious, that's part of a series, so it's in a playlist called Making Fast and Furious Cars in GTA. But if it's one car, for example, like this Driving Miss Daisy car, unless I go and make more from the movie, it's only going to be like a one-off, and that'll be found under my Making TV and Movie Cars in GTA playlist. Okay. So let's see here. I'm almost to where I'm going. Alright guys, I'm almost to where I'm going. I would like to thank you guys for commenting on this video. Robin, thank you very much. Also thank you for the suggestion of Miss Daisy's car from Driving Miss Daisy. That's the end of the moon. I think this car came out pretty cool and pretty close to the actual car in real life. Oh, actually, I didn't say it. In real life, it's a Hudson Commodore, and in the game, it is a Enix Hellion, or hang on a second, an Enix Stanford, not Hellion. Hellion's an SUV, so I guess. It's an Enix Stanford. Alright, this one right here. Okay. Let's see how. Okay, yep. So the car from the movie was a 1949 Hudson Commodore. So this is a 1949 Hudson Commodore. In the game, this was the car you'd want to use to build that. Oh, it's pretty close. It's called the Enix Stafford. Okay, one more time. That's it right there. The Enix Stafford. Enix Stafford. And you get this from Legendary. And then you hit 4-door. And keep coming down to the middle here. And that's it right there. That's the one you want. Choose the color you want. Take it over to Los Angeles. Order it, and then once it pops up, like, where would you like to put this? Choose whatever garage you want to put it on. Hit purchase or confirm purchase, or whatever it says. Purchase, confirm purchase. Whatever it says. I think it says something like confirm purchase when you do that. Select garage, confirm purchase, and then once you complete your purchase, wait about 5-10 minutes, and a little message will pop up on just above the lower part of your left-hand screen there, where the map is. It'll pop up a message of the map, and it'll say your car's been delivered to whatever garage you stuck it in. Okay. When you do that, to get this to you, you just go to your phone. Okay. Here. and you have it delivered to you from your mechanic. So from the auto shop, that's where I currently have it. It's right there. Then I would hit X, and my mechanic would deliver it to me. Okay. Then once my mechanic delivers it, I would take it over to LS Customs. All right, the closest one. Which is my favorite car in GTA? That's a tough one, bro. There's so many good cars in here. Might have to. Let's see. There's a lot of cool cars in GTA. I'm gonna show you something really quick. Let's see. My favorite car that I built, I think if this one here is probably one of my faves, the Stafford. It just looks so cool. But the favorite one that I built in GTA that I made into a movie car is Eleanor. I think that's how I'll answer that question for you. It's an alley. It comes as a stock Ellie, and then I made it into Eleanor. So I would say it's a Mustang, an Eleanor. If you give me a minute, I'll show you. Okay. There we go. So, on your phone, it's actually under Southern San Andreas. And under Tudo. Right here. These are our Mustang options. The green car here, and the Dominator. Those are your Mustangs. There's also one in here called the Ellie, and that's the one that that's a newer Mustang. But there it is. There she is, right here. There you go, Brandon, right there. Alan, that's the one you need to make the Ellie. And Ellie is my favorite car in the game. She's obviously from Gone in 60 Seconds, which is one of those great movies. She's actually over in the other garage. So, let me do this. Alright, guys. Brandon, if you're still watching, give me a second, and I'll go up to the other garage and show you. Let me end this real quick. So, guys, this here is the car from Driving Miss Daisy. It is built on the Ennis Stafford. You get it from Legendary Motorsports. Then you take this over to LS Customs for customization purposes. To get this car sent to you, you call your mechanic from your phone and have it delivered to you, and then you take it to LS Customs for customization. Alright, guys, that's going to complete the build and the video. I'm going to quickly show Brandon. You want to see my favorite car, so let me just hop over here really quick, and I'll show you my favorite car. Oh, of course, his start. Okay. let's see. I gotta figure out which garage she's in. I have 3 here, so bear with me just a sec. There she is. Well, no, wait, yes, no. This is the wrong garage, but you can see this is Ellie, the car. That's the right car, but this is not Ellie. This is not the Eleanor. This is actually Bullet. If you look, this is actually Bullet, but it's the Eleanor body, but it's made to look like Bullet. Eleanor is actually in my other garage, so give me 1 second if you want to see her. I'll show you. Just give me a second. I have 3 garages here, so bear with me just a sec. Yeah, I gotta remember which one I put her in. She wasn't in that one. I think she might be in this one. No, she's not in this one either. But yeah, that's another one I liked building in here. The Scooby van was a lot of fun to build. Okay, you know what? I think I'll just start at the top number and work my way down. That way I remember which one I'm on. There she is. Okay, I found her, Brandon. This is Eleanor. This is my favorite car. And she's from Gone in 60 Seconds. As you can see. This is Eleanor. I love when Nicolas Cage is talking to it, and he's like, "We're gonna have a good ride. We're gonna get along this time, aren't we, Eleanor?" And then the other guy's like, "Why is he talking to the car?" He's like, "Oh, they're getting reacquainted." And he says, "She's out Memphis's unicorn." And that they have a bad history, him in the car. But yeah, this is my favorite car in GTA. Just a Mustang, like an LE Mustang, but I love how she looks when you pimp her out. She look like Eleanor. Yeah, I have all the Fast and Furious cars. I have a bunch of Fast and Furious cars. Actually, if you look back on my channel, there's actually a playlist called Making Fast and Furious Cars in GTA. It has all of my Fast and Furious cars in it. I have a lot of them on there. I think probably a good portion of Brian's cars are on there. Also, one thing I have on here that you won't find on there is I made Brian's, well, he's not Brian in that movie, but have you ever seen the movie Joyride with Paul Walker? It's a horror movie. He has a car, then him and his brother have a CB radio, and they're messing with a trucker, acting like a girl, calling themselves Candy Cane, trying to, like, you know, pick him up for a date or whatever, and just kind of messing with him. He thinks that it's legit, like a girl. So he meets them at a truck stop or whatever, and then they find that he, like, tells them they're joking or whatever, and the trucker tries to kill him and stuff. So that's like a horror movie, but it's got Paul Walker in it. And I made that car too. So it's not a Fast and Furious car, but it's a Paul Walker car from one of his movies. So I made that car too, and it's actually in one of my garages over here. But I have, like, all of Brian's cars from there. I know that I've got the Evo from. I know that I've got the Evo from 2. I know I got the Evo from. Yeah, I think I got the. You know what? I could always just go for a ride. In true Fast and Furious fashion, we can always just go for a ride. Okay. I keep all of my Fast and Furious. Okay, if I can drive. I keep all my Fast and Furious cars over at Maze Bank Arena, so just give me a moment. The reason they're over here and not with my other movie cars is there's just no room. So I keep them in a separate area. It has a bigger garage. Not every car that you're going to see on my playlist is going to be in this, Brian, because sometimes when I need money, what I do is I make a build, film it, and then if I need money, I'll sell the car to pay for another car, because cars are really expensive in GTA, as you know, as you may or may not know, they're pretty expensive. For example, the one that I just made, the car for driving Miss Daisy, was like $1 million something. So yeah, so they can be a little pricey. So if I need money, I sometimes sell them. So, but if you go back and look at my playlist, all the ones that I've already filmed, they may not be in the arena right now when I show you, but they'll be on the playlist still. Okay, so if you go on there and check them out, they'll be on there. I did build them, and then obviously, if I need money, I sold them. Alright, so we'll go in here and we'll start at the workshop level, and I'll show you a few things for my Fast and Furious cars. But I don't want this to be a too long of a video, because I mostly wanted this for a build for the other car, driving Miss Daisy car. Alright, so this is where I keep my Fast and Furious cars. This is Maze Bank Arena. Alright, Brian, you still out there? Okay, here you go. Take a look. Here you go. The Supra. Brian Supra. Here you go. This is built on the Dink Adjuster RR. This is the one from, I think, is it? Yeah, it's Fast. It's the one from Fast and Furious 1, alright? Yeah. In the movie, it's a convertible. We don't have that option in here, so. But that's yeah. So that's Brian's from Fast and Furious 1, the Supra. Again, it's built on the Dink Adjuster RR. If you go to my playlist, you can check this out. I did a full build on all these. I love when bots come on my channel. Stop it, bot. Go away. No one likes you. Alright, this one here is an Anus Allergy Retro Custom. This here is Brian's Skyline from, I believe it's Fast and Furious. Which one is this one? Oh yeah, I think this is Fast and Furious 1, 2? Yeah. So this is Fast and Furious 1. This is the first car he drives. That Johnny Toretto and his boys, or Johnny, what's his last name? Johnny, is it Toretto is his last name or whatever? I can't remember his last name. think it's Johnny Tretto or something. Oh no, his last name I think is Tran. Johnny Tran. Is it Johnny Tran? I think it's Johnny Tran. But anyway, Johnny and his boys blow this thing up, remember? Because the NOS, they hit it with the machine guns or whatever. They have like a Mac. They have like a machine gun or something, and they shoot it and then it blows up because of the NOS. So that's the first one he had. This one's his Evo. This is the one that he gets from Too Fast, Too Furious. That he gets from Customs, remember? He gets this one from the Customs. It has like a tracker in it and everything, so they can follow wherever he goes. That's from Too Fast, Too Furious. This hit Brian's Eclipse. Obviously, this is built on the Penumbra, which is basically a fancy way for saying Mitsubishi in the game. So it's a Mitsubishi Eclipse. This is okay, I forgot to show you guys this. Hold on, the Karen Sultan in the game. And this is the Mitsubishi Eclipse, which is the Montasubo Penumbra. It's a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Alright. This here is, if you guys watch Too Fast, Too Furious, you know the scene where they're like, we need two more faster cars. Or he's like, we need 2 more cars, whatever. Remember when they go and they race these cars? Well, they're going to race those cars that are like the muscle cars they go and race. Well, this is one of those muscle cars right here, the blue one. The Classy Virgo is what I used to build it, but that's what this is. It's supposed to be that Camaro. I think it's a Camaro Yank. I think it's a Camaro with a Yanko package on it in the movie. This here is the Gauntlet Hellfire Classic. This is that other car that they raced, the orange one. Yeah, so if you're a fan of Fast and Furious, I got those in here. Those are, and then this here is my in-game version of Johnny's car from Race Wars. The only thing about this car is it doesn't have, I think he had like snowflakes or something on it, or some kind of design. We don't have that in the game, okay? But this is his car, Johnny's car from Race Wars. And then let me go down 1 level, bro. I'm gonna show you, because there's a couple levels, so bear with me. Alright, so on this level, starting over here, okay, this is Dom's Daytona, obviously. This is, I forget what movie this is from, but this is his Daytona. He has a Dodge Daytona he drives around. It says Fast 1 on the plate, but this isn't from Fast 1. This is like, off the top of my head, I think it's like 7-ish. I think he drives that. Something like that. Without actually checking, I think it's like 7-ish. But that's Dodge. That's Dom's Dodge Daytona. I built this on the Bravado Gauntlet Classic. Okay. This is a nice car. I had fun building this. That's on my playlist as well. This one over here is Sean's Eva from Too Fast, Too Furious. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't talk. My brain is thinking Too Fast, Too Furious, but it's not. It's Tokyo Drift. Sorry. This is from Tokyo Drift. Sean is my favorite character from that movie, and I love that they put his car in the game, and they just paint this package with the livery makes it look just like his car. So I love this car. This actually is one of my favorite cars too, bro. Just with it, because Sean's my favorite character. So I love that this is his car. So Brian's always a good character, but I like Sean better. He's just, I don't know why I've always liked Sean. Brian's cool, but I like Sean. This here is Hans's RX-7 from the same movie, Tokyo Drift. This is built on the Bravado Banshee 900R. So this is the Viper, and then I took it and made it look exactly like the RX-7. Made it look like the RX-7 package. We don't have an RX-7 in the game, so we had to use a Viper to do it. But if you look at that car with the livery and everything on it and the colors, it looks identical to Hans's car. So if I didn't tell you it was a Viper, you'd never know. You'd think it was an RX-7. The body and everything on it, just kind of the way the body looks, it makes it look exactly like an RX-7. So back over here, we've got a few more to show you. This here is Letty's Dodge Hellcat, the green one. So in here it's called a Bravado Gauntlet Hellfire. In real life it's called a Dodge Hellcat, a Dodge Charger Hellcat. I forget what movie she drives us in. I think maybe 7. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I watched all of them. But that's Letty's car from one of them. Okay, that's Letty's car. That's on my channel too. I'm not sure what this one is. I think this might be a future project, which is why it's parked here. And the next one is Leon's car. Yeah, Leon's car from Tokyo, from Fast and Furious. I think 1 is it? I think this is Leon's car. Yeah. So, that's the one. I think that's his car. And out of this whole garage, I think this might be the one that I did or didn't put on my playlist. I can't remember. But no, I think I did put this on my playlist, now that I think about it. Yeah, so I'm almost 100% positive that's on my playlist as well. I think all of these are. Okay. And I think that's like all my Fast and Furious cars, bro. So yeah. Alright. I think that's everything I had to show you on my Fast and Furious cars. Like I said, there's a few in here that aren't in here that I sold for money purposes. Oh yeah, one of them is Suki's car. That's on there. I bought her car. So if you're a fan of Suki, her car is on my playlist as well, bro. I made her pink car as well. So go and check that out too. There's a few on there that aren't showing up in here. One of those ones is also Dom's Charger. That's on my playlist. So there's a few on here. There's a few that aren't in here right now because I sold them for money reasons. But they're on the playlist, okay? So they're over there on the playlist, so never fear. Just because you're not seeing them doesn't mean I didn't build them. They're over there on the playlist, so you can find them. As soon as you go over there, Brandon, you can see them, alright? And you'll be able to build them, okay, if you follow along. Alright, so that's basically all of my Fast and Furious cars, guys. Just go over and check out my playlist, if you guys are interested in checking out my Fast and Furious cars, alright? Also, one thing I'm currently working on is I'm working on making a Marvel playlist as well. So it's going to have some Marvel builds. Currently there's one in there, and it's Iron Man's car. The Audi. I believe it's a 9F. It's a silver Audi 9F from Iron Man. So it's Tony Stark's car. So if you want to check that out, that's the only one in there currently. But I'm going to be adding more Marvel stuff to it. Alright guys. I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, subscribing. Brandon, if you haven't already subscribed, go over and subscribe. Okay, I appreciate. Sorry that this went over from. This went into a tour of the Fast and Furious garage, but I wanted to show Brandon to go over and check out that playlist, Brandon. Oh, alright, guys. So what this video was supposed to be about is building the car from Champion is one of my favorite cars, along with, oh, the Adder. Yeah, Adders are nice. I like those. I have a few Champions. Yeah, they're in another garage. But yes, I have them, a few of them. Okay. Alright. Well, guys, this video was for the Driving Miss Daisy car. So I think what I'm going to do to end it, so I'm going to call out the Driving Miss Daisy car, and so I can get another look for you guys at it. Nasal present. Oh, where did I put it? I put it across the street. Okay. That's interesting. That's where I thought I put home. Interesting. Well, that's peculiar. That was. I think it's this one. Alright. Really, bro? Anyway. Alright. Yeah. I can't figure out where my Driving Miss Daisy car went. Alright guys, bear with me just a moment. We're supposed to be in my garage over there, and for some reason it's not showing up over there. thing. I think I put it. I thought I put it here. I did put it in here. Alright, so there it is. Alright guys, so I just want to give you guys one last flag. This is the Anus Stafford. This is the car that is the driving the Stacey car. So if you guys want to build this out, follow this video and you'll be able to build it out. Okay. One last time, if you guys want, remember, you get this car from the phone, go to Legendary, and you're going to click 4-door, scroll down, and then you're looking for that guy right there, the Stafford. Doesn't matter what color you get, and then once it's purchased, once it says it's, wait 5-10 minutes once it says that your car has been delivered to you right above the map there on the lower left hand side of your screen. You're going to call your mechanic, have him deliver the car to you, and then take it to Los Santos Customs for customization purposes. Alright guys, I appreciate you guys liking, commenting, and subscribing. Also, if you're new, subscribe. Check out my playlist. As I said, I have tons of to my channel. Check out my playlist because I have tons of playlists for you guys over there, and I'm always adding more stuff daily. So, until next time, everybody, take care, and we'll see you guys on a future video. Bye, everybody.